So you might be in a situation where for some reason your Ring camera just isn't working. Now, this can happen for a couple of different reasons. The number one thing I would recommend doing is if your Ring camera is just not working, it's just not loading anything, whatever the case is, the first thing I'd recommend doing is unplugging your Ring camera and plugging it back in. So just go through, basically just, essentially just unplug this particular camera, go through, plug it back in, and you want to see if that ends up fixing the problem. For a vast majority of people, something like this could end up fixing the problem for you, and that's exactly what I'd recommend doing here. So go through, unplug it, plug it back in, and you want to see if that ends up fixing the problem. If that doesn't end up working, you might want to check the cable that you're basically using for your Ring camera. So depending on what type of camera you have, if you have a micro USB one, if you have a newer one, what you're going to want to do is whatever wire you're using, you may just want to make sure that wire is properly, plugging in. You want to make sure that wire is fully working. Because if it's not, well, that can be a really big issue that you might run into. So go through, plug in your particular wire, try to see if the wire is the issue. That can be another thing. Now, if that doesn't seem to be working, it could very well be a Wi-Fi issue on your particular, router. So what I'd recommend doing here is to go through and double check your Wi-Fi connection, like your Wi-Fi router. And you might just want to make sure there's no issues with your Wi-Fi router in general. That's another thing you might be running into as well. Because if you're going through and actually using your particular, Ring camera, you might just want to make sure that your device, the camera itself is working fine, and the Wi-Fi router is a really big issue that can happen there. If the camera itself turns on, but it still seems like nothing's working, you might just want to go and check the application itself. You can also try closing out of the app, reopening it up, updating the application, but those are kind of the main ways to go and fix this problem for the most part. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.